Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the channel Read with Rizwan. In today's video we shall be discussing about muscular tissue, nervous tissue and nerve impulse. So let's get started. Muscular tissue consists of elongated cells also called muscle fibers. This tissue is responsible for movement in our body. Muscle contains special proteins called contractile proteins which contract and relax to cause movement. We can move some muscles by conscious will. Muscles present in our limbs move when we want them to and stop when we so decide. Such muscles are called voluntary muscles, which means the muscles which we can move according to our will are called as voluntary muscles. The movement of food in the alimentary canal or the contraction and relaxation of blood vessels are involuntary movements. We cannot really start them or stop them simply by wanting to do so. Smooth muscles or involuntary muscles control such movements. They are also found in the iris of the eye, in ureters, in the bronchi of the lungs. The cells are long with pointed ends and uninucleate, having single nucleus. They are also called unstraighted muscles. Why would they be called that? The muscles of the heart show rhythmic contraction and relaxation throughout life. These involuntary muscles are called cardiac muscles. Heart muscles cells are cylindrical, branched and uninucleate. Moving on to nervous tissue. All cells possess the ability to respond to stimuli. However, cells of the nervous tissue are highly specialized for being stimulated and then transmitting the stimulus very rapidly from one place to another within the body. The brain, spinal cord and nerves are all composed of the nervous tissue. The cells of this tissue are called nerve cells or neuron. I repeat, the cells of this tissue are called nerve cells or neuron. A neuron consists of a cell body with a nucleus and cytoplasm, from which long thin hair-like parts arise. Usually, each neuron has a single long part called the axon and many short branched parts called dendrites. An individual nerve cells may be up to a meter long. Many nerve fibers bound together by connective tissue make up a nerve. The signal that passes along the nerve fiber is called a nerve impulse. Nerve impulses allow us to move our muscles when we want to. The functional combination of nerve and muscle tissue is fundamental to most animals. This combination enables animals to move rapidly in response to stimuli. Did you know there are more nerve cells in your brain than there are stars in the universe? And these nerve cells transmit messages known as nerve impulses at a speed of 100 meters per second. Let us learn more about this. The nervous system in human beings and animals is very complex. This system helps us react to stimuli and respond in the right manner. There is a constant exchange of information that occurs between the various parts of the body through the nerves and nerve cells. The neurons, which are the functional unit of the neural system, have this amazing ability to detect, receive and also transmit the various kinds of stimuli. In scientific terms, the way these neurons communicate with each other is a nerve impulse. So we can say nerve impulse is the way neurons communicate with one another. Nerve impulse are mostly electrical signals along the dendrites to produce a nerve impulse or action potential. In one way, whatever we feel, hot, cool or agony, pain, stress, etc., these are all the messages which will be passed through the neurons to the rest of the body, and that is why it is called as a nerve impulse. Okay, that's it in the video. Hope you have understood properly. In case if you have missed the earlier videos, you can go and check it out in the playlist. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.